Hey, welcome. Today we're talking about something that I don't think is brought up enough and is talked about enough. But can't you fire your real estate agent? We'll get to that in a minute. Welcome. Hey, it's Nick Jensen here, actual real estate agent in Ohio. And today I just really want to talk to you about the ability to fire a real estate agent. It's one of those things that not many people talk about because, I don't know, they're afraid to. But I see homeowners stuck on the market for sometimes 365 days, where they've gotten to the point where they're just so, how do you put it? They're so just downtrodden about the process, and it was about 90 days in where they realized, oh crap, we hired the wrong agent. But it really should have been like 10 days in, oh crap, we hired the wrong agent. So I want to tell you a story about me before I was licensed. Well, when I was not actively practicing real estate, we had to sell our home, and I sat down, and we're sitting down at the table when we were getting ready to list our home, and I said to the agent, I said, "Can I fire you?" I said, "If you're not doing your job, and I don't feel like we are working well, can I fire you?" She says to me, "Oh yeah, sure. I don't want to work with someone that, doesn't want to work with me, blah, blah, blah." Well, guess what? I wanted to fire this person. It was probably about 20 days in, and I realized that, man, they're not doing their job well. They're not doing what I hired them to do. So I go to her. I say, "Look, I'm going to fire you." She says, "No." She says, "No." I said, "Look, you said you don't want to work with people that don't want to work with you." I said, "And I don't want to work with you." So, to make the long story short, after going through her manager and the actual broker, we ended up having to switch agents with that brokerage. Now, why am I telling you this? Well, because at the end of the day, they don't want you to fire them. The broker wants this on their record, and they want the sale on their record, and as an agent, they want you on the record too. Now, some of these agents are going to lock you down. They're going to lock you down into a long contract, 365 days. But what if you had an agent that said, "Fire me. I want you to fire me." Because I do. I truly believe that if you do not have a contract within 90 days, something is being done wrong. Whether the house is not priced accurately, or the marketing just isn't happening. There's a reason that your house hasn't sold at 90 days. And at that point, you need to fire your real estate agent, no matter what it takes. Call an attorney, have a quick consultation with him. They will say, call the broker, because this is exactly what I did. At the end of the day, you hired someone to do a job. And if they are not performing on that job, then by all means, you should be able to fire them. Now, it may be a little more complicated for these big brokerages, like, I won't name them, but these large brokerages, they've got those nice little tidy contracts that lock you down into a listing agreement, and they do not want you to leave them. Now, it's because they've got overhead to keep. It's because every brokerage is making a lot of money on every sale, right? So, can you fire a real estate agent? Yes. Yes, you can. And you should. If you feel that they are not performing on their jobs, you feel that they are not marketing your house, they have not brought you a contract, you should fire them within a reasonable amount of time, right? So, that being said, I want you to fire me. If you feel that I am not doing the job that you hired me to do, that I am not bringing in the buyers that I said I would, then by all means, please, for the love of God, fire me, right? Just fire me. So that's the answer to your question. Can you fire your real estate agent? I should hope so. It may be a little more challenging for the right brokers, for different brokers, but at the end of the day, you shouldn't be locked into a contract with someone that isn't doing the job. All right, hey, thanks for joining me. We'll talk to you again later.